I think you're going to be completely fascinated with. And I want you to know, nobody has asked for this story. I'm just going to put it forward. It's the story about a guy who was actually a serial killer, the son of Sam. This guy here, he started this stuff in the summer of 1976. I was a young guy. It lasted for a full year before he got caught. He used to go after people in my neighborhood in Lovers Lanes, couple parked in a car and hanging out, and he'd come there and shoot them, kill them. He used a .44 Magnum. Now this is a real powerful gun. This thing will stop a car, let alone shooting somebody. I mean, I just can't imagine the damage this thing was doing. He shot, I think it was 16 different people. 6 of them died, 10 of them survived, and you know, the cops were going completely crazy. I mean, because he was leaving letters and notes to the cops, to the newspapers, and telling them, calling himself the son of Sam, and there's a whole story about it. The whole neighborhood where I lived was going crazy, and the mafia was really trying to nail this guy down. I mean, we wanted to take him the fuck out. The mafia thinks of a neighborhood, these are our people. We care about people in that neighborhood, even if we don't know them. That's Cosa Nostra to a T. And I remember there was a lot of serious conversations about getting this guy. He was killing not somebody in another state, he was killing our people. And to me, it became very personal because he was targeting blonde women. Now, I got a little bit of a thing for blonde women, so it was really bothering the shit out of me, like blonde women. So I could be with a brunette and I'm cool. I mean, this was crazy, this fucking whole guy. What a fucking mental case. I remember one night I was parked in a lover's lane with some girl, and we kissed for a while. And then she went down, do some business, and I had the gun. I took it out. I was holding it, and I'm so scared. I mean, it was like I'm looking all around. I'm looking behind me. I'm looking at the area, and I'm looking if somebody's walking in the street. It screwed up my whole night, to tell you the truth. But when the cops finally caught him, and they searched his house, of course, they went to his car. When he got in his car, the detective pointed a gun to his head, and he turned around and said, "You got me." And he more or less confessed to what he was doing. And that's how they got the story that he was getting this from some sort of a cult, and the dog was talking to him to go get blood. And his neighbor's dog was referred to as Sam, and the dog was talking to him, telling him to go kill people. And that's what he was doing. He was running around our neighborhood, killing people and doing all kinds of weird shit. He had a rifle in a duffel bag in the car, ammunition, maps, crime scenes he was laying out at, and what he was going to do. It was such a large story that everything changed. The building where he lived, his address and whatever it was, they put it out in the paper. I mean, they put everything out. So a year later, he went to trial. The courts and everybody was so pleased that he was caught, and he was found guilty. And he was sentenced to 25 years to life for each murder. He took a plea, basically. It made him eligible for parole in 25 years. While he was in prison, I think it was in 1987 or 1988, whatever it was, he turned to Christianity. He actually changed his name from the Son of Sam to the Son of Hope. People really didn't even like that, you know, that he found God and he was all this stuff. We just wanted to kill him, the mafia. We always said if he comes out, we're going to kill him the first day he comes out. He's not coming back in our neighborhood. And we were just acting like little hooligans and gangsters that we were. He's never getting out. I doubt it very, very seriously. I wanted to tell you this story because I thought this is a story that nobody ever asked me, nobody told me. I lived through this story. So for me, it has a lot of meaning. It was really crazy. If you like this story, press like. Please do me a favor, subscribe to the channel because you get a notice when I'm putting something out. It helps me know what's going on and if you like it and stuff like that. It's important. And if you don't want to press subscribe, send me 50, $100. I would appreciate that. All right, bye-bye. I try to reach the dog for a comment.